If you're buying a septum hoop online, you'll usually see sizes like 16G and 18G. And this is where a lot of people get stuck, because gauge does not mean the diameter of the ring. Gauge means the thickness of the jewelry. The slightly confusing part is that the smaller gauge number is actually thicker. So 16G is thicker than 18G. For septum piercings, 16G is a very common gauge. It can look a little more defined, a little more solid, and it is often what many people are pierced or fitted with. 18G is slightly thinner. It can look more delicate and more subtle, especially if you like a lighter gold hoop look. But this is the important part. Do not choose gauge only based on style. Choose the gauge your healed piercing already wears comfortably. If your septum is used to 16G, stay with 16G. If your septum is used to 18G, stay with 18G. A thinner hoop may look more delicate, but it may not be the right choice if your piercing is used to a thicker size. And a thicker hoop may look more defined, but you should not force a piercing to wear a gauge it is not ready for. So the simple way to think about it is this. Inner diameter changes how low or close the hoop sits. Gauge changes how thick or delicate the hoop looks. You need both to be right. For example, you could choose a 10 millimeters septum hoop in 16 gauge for a more defined everyday look, or a 10 millimeters septum hoop in 18 gauge for a slightly lighter, more delicate look. At STEPOY, we make 14K solid gold seamless hoops for healed piercings in multiple gauge options, so you can choose the thickness that matches your piercing and your style. Before you buy, check your current jewelry size first, because the best septum hoop is not just the one that looks pretty. It is the one that fits your healed piercing properly.